If your home isn't selling, your agent probably told you it's just the market. But here's the truth. Some homes are still selling fast, and the reason yours isn't has nothing to do with the interest rates. Buyers are walking away because of things you've stopped noticing, but they see instantly. Today, I'm going to show you the exact problems your agent might be too uncomfortable to mention and how to fix them before the listing dies. I am Charles Frattantoni with HomeSmart Realty. Let's talk about why your buyers are walking away. So your house has been sitting on the market for weeks, maybe even months. You've lowered the price, you've survived endless showings, and you've kept the place impossibly clean. And what have you gotten for it? Radio silence, or worse, insultingly low offers. Your realtor keeps giving you vague feedback, muttering about the market slowing down or buyers being picky. And look, they're not entirely wrong. With interest rates where they are, the market is tough. But here's the secret they might not be telling you. Even in a slow market, some houses are selling. The reason yours isn't have less to do with the national news and more to do with brutally simple truths that are right under your nose. These truths are uncomfortable and personal. And because your agent wants to keep you as a client and avoid an awkward conversation, they're letting these issues cost you thousands. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the 5 real and brutal reasons buyers are walking away from your house, and more importantly, what you can do to fix them. Starting now. Brutal truth number 1, your house has a smell and you can't smell it anymore. Let's start with the first thing a buyer experiences, their sense of smell. You might think your house just smells like home, but the brutal truth is you've gone nose blind to a distinct odor that is killing the deal before a buyer even sees the kitchen. That faint whiff of last night's salmon dinner, the comforting scent of your golden retriever that you stopped noticing years ago, that slightly musty smell in the basement you just assume all basements have, a buyer smells it all instantly, and it's not a minor thing. Industry surveys show a huge number of buyers are turned off by a home's strong odors. It's a massive psychological red flag. When a buyer smells a pet, their brain doesn't just think dog. It screams hidden carpet stains, scratched floors, and future cleaning bills. Old cigarette smoke means yellowing walls and deep cleaning nightmare. When they smell overpowering air fresheners, they don't think, what a fresh bouquet. They think, what are you trying to hide? That smell is silently telling buyers your home hasn't been well maintained, even if that's not true. So what's the fix? You can't trust your own nose. You can't. You need to enlist a brutally honest friend, someone who doesn't live with you and will tell you the truth. Maybe someone that doesn't like you very much. Invite them over and ask them one simple question. Seriously, what do you smell? Don't just mask the problem, eliminate it. This could mean a professional carpet cleaning, washing every curtain and blanket, painting with an odor-blocking primer, or even getting your air ducts cleaned. It's work, yes, but failing to do it is like trying to sell a car with a flat tire. Fixing the smell is one of the best returns on investment you can make. Brutal truth number 2, your beloved decor is a deal breaker. You love your home. You spent years making it yours. That bold accent wall, that gallery of family photos marching up the stairs, your prized collections of vintage teapots. This is your happy place. Well, here's the brutal truth. Buyers kind of hate it. Your personal style is actively preventing people from imagining themselves living there. Think about it. When buyers see your life on every wall, they feel like they're intruding in your space, not touring what could be their space. There's a reason the National Association of Realtors found that 82% of buyers agents say staging makes it easier for buyers to visualize a property as their own. The point of staging isn't just to make a home look pretty, it's to make your personal story disappear so a new one can begin. That wall of family photos, it's just a constant reminder that this is someone else's house. Your quirky furniture, it's a distraction from the room's actual features. As realtors, we hate this conversation. Telling someone their taste is costing them money feels personal. So they'll say gentle things like, let's try to depersonalize a bit, which is code for your personality is a little too loud right now. The fix is to be ruthless. Pack away every single family photo. Take down any specific political or religious items. Neutralize those bold paint colors with a fresh coat of something universally appealing like soft gray or warm white. Your goal is to make it feel like a high-end boutique hotel. Whenever I think high-end boutique hotel, I think this. Welcome. You want it stylish, comfortable, but with zero trace of the person who stayed there last night. Imagine you going into your hotel room at the Venetian in Vegas and you open the closet and there's somebody else's pants hanging there. That kind of destroys everything, doesn't it? Look, you're not just selling a house, you're selling the dream of a new life. Brutal truth number 3, your home isn't as clean or tidy as you think it is. Okay, you keep a clean house. You wipe the counters, you vacuum, you do the dishes. But there is a huge difference between daily clean and ready to sell clean. The brutal truth is, what you see as lived in, a buyer sees as clutter and dirt. And clutter screams one thing: this house is small and has no storage. Buyers have eagle eyes. They notice the dust on the baseboards. They see the grime in the shower grout. They spot the cobwebs high in the corners. And you better believe they're gonna open your closets. When they find closets and cabinets stuffed to the gills, it sends a powerful message. This house wasn't big enough for their stuff, and it won't be big enough for mine. A home that isn't deep cleaned also signals neglect. If the little visible things aren't handled, buyers start wondering what big invisible things are being ignored. Is there hidden mold? Are the appliances about to die? It just creates anxiety. The solution is a 2-part attack: declutter, then deep clean. For decluttering, use the 1-year rule. If you haven't used it in a year, get it out of the house. Don't just shove it in the garage. Rent a small storage unit for a few months. It's one of the best investments you can make. You want every closet to look like it has room to spare. Then, the deep clean. This isn't just a wipe down. This is cleaning inside the oven until it shines, scrubbing every inch of grout, and washing the windows inside and out. If you don't have the time, hire a professional service. A truly clean home feels cared for, looks bigger, and lets buyers focus on its best features. Homes that are clean and well presented sell faster and often for more money. Don't let a little dust cost you a fortune. Brutal truth number 4, your minor repairs are major red flags. That leaky faucet you've been meaning to fix, that peeling drywall tape in the hallway, that one light switch that only works if you jiggle it just right. To you, these are just little quirks of your home. You've learned to live with them. Here's the brutal truth. To a buyer, those aren't quirks. Those are giant flashing red flags. They don't see a $5 washer replacement. They see a potential plumbing nightmare. They don't see a quick drywall patch. They see evidence of past water leak and hidden mold. Every little thing you've deferred plants a seed of doubt. If you didn't fix a running toilet, did you also neglect the HVAC system? These small issues have a huge impact. Even if a buyer is willing to look past them, they'll use them as leverage during negotiations, demanding thousands off the price for repairs that might only cost a few $100s. Worse, most buyers today want a move-in ready home. Seeing a long to-do list is enough to make them walk away. The solution? Spend a weekend being your own home inspector. Go through every room with a notepad and a critical eye. Make a list of every single thing that's broken, worn out, or not working right. Cracked tiles, chipped paint, dripping faucets, doors that stick. Write it all down. Then fix everything on the list. Every single item. This isn't the time to cut corners. The return on investment for small repairs is enormous, not just because it removes negotiation ammo, but because it builds priceless buyer confidence. A home where everything just works sends a powerful message. This place has been loved and well maintained. Brutal truth number 5, your price is based on emotion, not data. This is the big one, the most painful and common reason a house doesn't sell. Brutal, undeniable truth is that your home is overpriced. You've probably heard that the market decides the price, and it is 100% correct. Sellers overprice their home for emotional reasons. Maybe you're anchored to that Zillow Zestimate, even though those algorithms can't see your home's actual condition. Maybe you're trying to get back the money you spent on that fancy kitchen remodel that unfortunately buyers in your area don't value as much as you do. Or, and this is a common one, you hired an agent who bought the listing by suggesting the exact pie-in-the-sky price number you wanted to hear just to get you to sign the listing agreement. Here's what happens when you overprice. You hit the market and all the serious, well-informed buyers immediately write you off. Your listing just sits there. The days on market number creeps up and your property gets a stigma. People start asking, what's wrong with that house? By the time you finally drop the price, you've missed your golden opportunity. The initial buzz is gone and now you just look desperate. Those price drops are like blood in the water for bargain hunters who will come in and lowball you. The great irony is that overpriced homes always leads to selling for less than if you had priced it right from day one. The solution is to take all emotion out of it. Look at the hard data. Your agent needs to give you a detailed comparative market analysis, or CMA. This isn't a list of what's for sale. It's a breakdown of what similar homes in your neighborhood have actually sold for in the last few months. Be brutally honest with yourself about how your home's condition stacks up. Pricing your home competitively isn't leaving money on the table. It's creating the conditions for a bidding war that can drive the price up. I know it's incredibly hard to look at your home this way. It's tough to see the flaws in something you love. To help you out, I've created a free PDF, the Brutal Truth Home Selling Checklist. It walks you through your house room by room, forcing you to see it from a buyer's perspective. It covers everything from smells and clutter to repairs and staging. It's the tool you need to diagnose the real reason your house isn't selling. And you can grab it by dropping the word brutal in the comments, and I'll send it right over. Selling a home is emotional and can be frustrating, especially when it feels like nothing is happening. It's tempting to blame the market or your realtor. But the truth is, you have far more control than you think. The home that sells the fastest, even in a tough market, isn't always the biggest or the fanciest. They're the ones where the sellers were willing to set their ego aside and act on uncomfortable truths. By tackling the smells, neutralizing the decor, doing the deep clean and declutter, fixing the little things, and pricing based on data, not dreams, you take back control. You turn your property from a house buyers walk away from into a home they can't wait to bid on. It takes work, it takes honesty, but the payoff is a faster sale, a higher price, and the freedom to move on. Well, that just about wraps it up. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real-world real estate advice. And don't forget to type brutal in the comments if you'd like that free checklist. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, friends, that's going to wrap it up for today. But listen, if you're thinking about buying, selling, or just trying to figure out what all of this means for your home's value, don't guess. Reach out. I've been helping Arizona homeowners navigate this market for over 16 years, and I can help you make a smart move too. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next, because the market's shifting faster than people realize, and you're going to want to stay ahead of it. I'm Charles Fratantoni with HomeSmart Realty. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.